Look at this. This is the observable universe. There are an estimated 2 trillion galaxies out there. Inside those galaxies, about 200 billion trillion stars. Think about that number. That's more stars in space than every single grain of sand on every beach on Earth. No cap. Statistically speaking, the idea that we are the only living, breathing, thinking beings in all of that endless space, that is completely unhinged. If Earth is the only party in the universe, then the universe is a massive waste of space. But here's the crazy part, the part that is going to keep you awake tonight. Our inbox is completely empty. We've been listening for decades, and all we hear is dead silence. So where is everybody? Are they hiding? Are they dead? Or are they literally on their way here right now? Today, we are breaking down the exact science of how close we are to discovering alien life. And let me tell you, the latest updates from NASA and the James Webb Space Telescope are absolutely crazy. We are not just guessing anymore, we are literally sniffing alien atmospheres. Grab your snacks, because your mind is about to be blown.
Hey, welcome back to MindSpark, the place where curiosity comes alive. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered what would happen if things suddenly changed instantly? Stick with me, because the answer is way more shocking than you think.
Welcome back to MindSpark, where we take the craziest mysteries of the universe and break them down until they make sense. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, because we are dropping brain-melting facts every single week. Today, we're talking about aliens. But forget the little green men in UFOs taking cows from farms. We are talking about the real, hard science of astrobiology. We are looking for biosignatures, technosignatures, and alien megastructures. For the longest time, looking for aliens was basically just pointing a satellite dish at the sky and praying for a radio signal. But human technology just leveled up. We have probes drilling into the ice of alien moons. We have a telescope parked 1 million miles away, staring into the atmospheres of planets trillions of miles from Earth with absolute win-riz, breaking down their chemical codes. We are literally standing on the edge of the biggest discovery in human history. The moment we find a single microbe on another planet, our entire understanding of biology, philosophy, and our place in the universe gets flipped upside down. It's a total paradigm shift. So are we close? Let's dive deep into the 5 main places and methods scientists are using right now to find out if we are totally alone or if the universe is actually teeming with life. Let him cook, because we're starting right next door in our own solar system. If you want to find aliens, you don't necessarily need to travel to a galaxy far, far away. You just need to look in our own cosmic backyard. For decades, Mars has been the main character. Mars used to have mad aura. Billions of years ago, Mars wasn't the dry, dusty, red wasteland it is today. It had thick blue atmospheres, rushing rivers, and massive, deep oceans. It was basically Earth's twin. So, if life started on Earth, did it also start on Mars before the planet lost its magnetic field and got absolutely cooked by solar radiation? That's exactly what the Perseverance rover is trying to find out right now. This nuclear-powered robot is cruising around the Jezero crater, an ancient dried-up lake bed drilling into rocks, and looking for fossilized alien bacteria. And no cap, it has already found organic molecules. That doesn't mean life, but it means the building blocks of life are just sitting there in the dirt. But honestly, Mars might be old news. If you want to find living, breathing, swimming aliens right now, you need to look at the moons of Jupiter and Saturn. Enter Europa and Enceladus. Europa is an ice moon orbiting Jupiter. On the surface, it's minus 260 degrees Fahrenheit. It's frozen solid. But underneath that miles-thick shell of ice, there is a massive, global, liquid saltwater ocean. Europa literally holds twice as much liquid water as all of Earth's oceans combined. And it gets crazier. Because of Jupiter's insane gravity, Europa is constantly getting squeezed and stretched. This friction creates internal heat. Scientists believe that at the bottom of Europa's pitch-black ocean, there are hydrothermal vents spitting out heat and chemicals. We have those exact same vents on Earth at the bottom of our oceans, and they are absolutely crawling with life-weird crabs, tube worms, and bacteria that don't need sunlight to survive. They literally eat the chemicals. Then you have Enceladus, a moon of Saturn. This little moon has so much pressure building up under its ice that it is literally shooting massive geysers of water vapor and ice particles out into space from its south pole. NASA's Cassini spacecraft literally flew through those water plumes. It tasted the water, and guess what it found? Salt, ammonia, organic compounds, and evidence of hydrothermal activity. Enceladus is out here giving us all the ingredients for life for free. We just need to send a submarine probe down there. Imagine the live stream of a robot drilling through the ice, dropping a camera into the dark water, and suddenly, a massive alien shadow swims past the lens. That would be the most unhinged moment in human history. Bet. Okay, so maybe our solar system is a bust. Maybe the microbes on Mars died and Europa's oceans are empty. We have to cast a wider net. We have to look at exoplanets, planets orbiting other stars. For the longest time, we didn't even know if other stars had planets. The first exoplanet wasn't even confirmed until 1992. But now, we know that pretty much every star in the sky has at least one planet orbiting it. Our Milky Way galaxy alone has an estimated 100 to 400 billion stars. Do the math. There are hundreds of billions of planets out there. But we aren't looking for gas giants like Jupiter or freezing rocks like Pluto. We are looking for planets with the ultimate win-riz. Rocky, Earth-sized planets chilling in the Goldilocks zone. The Goldilocks zone, or the habitable zone, is the exact distance from a star where it's not too hot, so the water doesn't boil away, and it's not too cold, so the water doesn't freeze. It is just right for liquid water to exist on the surface. And where there is water on Earth, there is life. We have found some crazy candidates. Look at the TRAPPIST-1 system. It's 40 light-years away, and it has not one, not two, but 7 rocky planets orbiting it. And at least 3 or 4 of them are parked right smack in the habitable zone. If you stood on the surface of one of those planets, the other planets would look as big as the moon in our sky. The views would have insane aura. But how do we know if anyone is home? They are trillions of miles away. We can't send a probe. This is where the James Webb Space Telescope comes in and absolutely flexes. JWST uses something called transmission spectroscopy. When a planet passes in front of its star, a tiny bit of the starlight shines through the planet's atmosphere before it travels through space and hits the JWST mirrors. Different chemicals block different colors of light. So, by looking at the missing light, scientists can literally read a barcode of what is in that alien atmosphere. We are looking for biosignatures: methane, oxygen, carbon dioxide. And recently, JWST looked at a planet called K218b. It found methane and CO2. But a preliminary scan also picked up hints of something called dimethyl sulfide, or DMS. Why is that a big deal? Because on Earth, DMS is only produced by living things, specifically phytoplankton in the ocean. It's what gives the ocean that weird, slightly cabbage-like smell. If JWST confirms DMS on K218b, that's it. That's the smoking gun. We will have found an ocean world pumping out biological gas. Let him cook. We are waiting on follow-up observations right now, and the suspense is literally unhinged. Finding alien bacteria or space cabbage would be valid. It changes science forever. But let's be real. That's not what we actually want. We want to find a civilization. We want to find intelligent aliens building massive cities, firing up lasers, and bending the laws of physics. We want to find technosignatures. Technosignature is evidence of advanced alien technology. Think about Earth. If an alien astronomer looks at Earth from light years away, they don't see us walking around. They see our radio waves leaking into space. They see our artificial light on the dark side of the planet. They see the chlorofluorocarbons' industrial pollution in our atmosphere. We are literally broadcasting our existence to the universe. But if a civilization is millions of years older than us, they aren't just burning coal and leaking radio static. They are operating on a completely different level of the Kardashev scale. The Kardashev scale measures a civilization's technological advancement based on how much energy they can harness. Type 1, a planetary civilization. They control all the energy of their home planet. Humans aren't even Type 1 yet. We are like a Type 0.7. We are still fighting over fossil fuels. We are cooked. Type 2, a stellar civilization. They control all the energy of their host star. Type 3, a galactic civilization. They control the energy of their entire galaxy. How does a Type 2 civilization control a whole star? They build a Dyson sphere. A Dyson sphere is a theoretical megastructure, a massive shell of solar panels built entirely around a star to capture 100% of its energy output. It would require stripping entire planets for raw materials just to build it. If an alien race built a Dyson sphere, we could theoretically spot it from Earth. How? Because even advanced tech gives off waste heat. An encased star would look totally invisible to our optical telescopes, but it would glow like a massive beacon in the infrared spectrum. Astronomers are actively scanning the galaxy right now, looking for stars that are missing their visible light, but pumping out insane amounts of infrared heat. And remember Tabby's star? Back in 2015, we found a star that kept violently dimming. It wasn't a normal planet blocking the light. The light was dropping by up to 22%, which is massive. The shapes blocking it were irregular. The internet went absolutely crazy, thinking we had found a Dyson swarm under construction. It turned out to likely be massive clouds of cosmic dust, but for a second there, the hype was real. We are actively hunting for these megastructures right now. So we have billions of habitable planets. We have an ocean of time. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. By all mathematical logic, the galaxy should be absolutely buzzing with life. It should be colonized. We should be seeing alien probes, hearing their signals, and seeing their Dyson spheres. But we don't. We see absolutely nothing. It is dead quiet. This contradiction is called the Fermi paradox. The physicist Enrico Fermi famously looked at the math, looked at the quiet sky, and asked, "Where is everybody?" It's a terrifying question, because every answer we have for it is deeply unsettling. One of the most mind-blowing explanations for this is a concept called the Great Filter. The Great Filter theory suggests that somewhere along the evolutionary timeline of life, there is an incredibly difficult, almost impossible hurdle that stops civilizations from expanding across the stars. A filter that almost 100% of species fail to pass. The real question is, are we behind the filter or are we past it? If the filter is behind us, it means the jump from single-cell organisms to complex life is incredibly rare. It means we are the lucky ones. We are the ultimate anomaly. The universe is empty, and we are the first to make it this far. But if the filter is ahead of us, we are totally cooked. That means the universe naturally spawns life all the time, civilizations reach our level of technology, and then boom. Something wipes them out before they can become a Type 3 civilization. Maybe it's nuclear war. Maybe they destroy their planet's climate. Maybe they create an artificial intelligence that turns on them. If the great filter is in our future, it means our clock is ticking, and discovering ruins of alien civilizations would literally be a death sentence for humanity. Then there is the dark forest theory. This one will give you nightmares. What if the universe isn't empty? What if it's full of life, but everyone is terrified, hiding in the dark? In a dark forest, a hunter doesn't make a sound. Because if you yell out, you don't know who or what is listening. If you broadcast your location, an apex predator civilization might see you as a threat and instantly wipe you out with a relativistic kill vehicle just to be safe. We've been blasting radio signals and drawing maps to Earth on our space probes for decades. We are the idiot in the dark forest waving a flashlight around shouting, "Here we are." If the dark forest theory is valid, we might have just painted a massive target on our own backs. Despite the great filter and the dark forest, astrobiologists and astronomers are more optimistic right now than at any point in human history. The technology we have online today is unprecedented. We are not relying on guesswork anymore. Between the upcoming extremely large telescopes being built on Earth, the continued deep space observations of JWST, and the upcoming Europa Clipper mission that will fly by Jupiter's icy moon to scan those massive water plumes, the data is pouring in. Experts in the field are shifting their language. They are no longer saying if we will find alien life. They are saying when. Many top scientists believe we will find definitive, undeniable proof of at least microbial extraterrestrial life within the next 10 to 20 years. In our lifetime, whether it's finding fossilized bacteria in a Martian crater, a thriving ecosystem of weird sea creatures near a hydrothermal vent in deep space, or the chemical signature of life in the atmosphere of a distant exoplanet, the discovery is coming. It's inevitable. When that headline finally drops, when the President of the United States or the head of NASA steps up to a podium and says, "We are not alone," everything changes. The way we see ourselves, our religions, our petty wars on this tiny blue dot, none of it will look the same ever again. I want to know what you guys think. What was the most unhinged fact in this video? Do you think we are past the great filter and we're the only ones left? Or do you think the universe has mad aura and we're about to meet our neighbors? Drop a comment down below right now because I am going to be reading and replying to your theories. If this video blew your mind, you know what to do. Smash that like button, it helps the algorithm so much. Hit subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss a deep dive. This is MindSpark. Stay curious, keep looking up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
If this video made you think even for a second, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe to MindSpark for more mind-blowing ideas, and tell me in the comments what topic we should explore next. Until next time, keep your mind curious,